Makes sense why she wears a rabbit mask. Bruv?
You know what I'm saying? He's the JerzyGeneral. Running the game, you're the JerzyGeneral. Fucking some plays, call him the JerzyGeneral. Say it again, he's the JerzyGeneral.
What's good, world? It's the JerzyGeneral here, back with the final Reanimal video. I hope you guys doing well out there. Please make sure you continue to like, share, comment, and subscribe. So the first about 3.5 to 4 minutes of this video is actually a re-recording. When I tried to edit the original creation of this video, which was the recording was about 50 minutes long, the first 3 to 4 minutes was very much staggered, skipping. I was having issues with my Elgato as far as capturing everything. Might be time for a new Elgato capture card, but it is what it is. I will catch you guys in there, and I will let you know when we are picking up from the actual video. Alright, so guys, this is, you know, the re-recorded version of the video, at least the first few minutes. In the last video, our sister, her guts spewed out, for lack of a better term. That damn beast within, that sheet, came out, man. And it pretty much ate, killed, destroyed all of our friends. But again, we learned why that happened, and you'll see as the video progresses. Alright, so that happens. And thank you to all of you guys who, and I know it hasn't been many, at least yet, that have really fucked with concept art. Been fucking with the videos like that. I did have take a 4-month hiatus, which kind of, you know, fucked up the algorithm for me, but it is what it is, man. But yeah, I am a little perturbed that the Elgato didn't pick up what it needed to pick up in this in the original creation of this video. Oh shit, good thing I didn't go through there. Ooh. Sharpshooter, boy. There goes that damn sheep that she let out. This is the main reason why I'm upset, because there was a part right here where I had the little nigga sit down, and I had a little talk with my sister here, man. You need to not run from your motherfucking demons. All that pent up rage and anger or whatever ended up coming out, and it killed all of our friends, bitch. What in the fuck is wrong with you? That's what I said in the original video. But then as the fucking video went on, I realized it actually wasn't her fault. Yeah, so we had to come through here. come over here. We're able to grab one of these guns. Shoot the dude with the key. There we go. I really just want to get back to where it's supposed to be in the original video. Oh, that was just a fucking rat. Here's the sheep. Motherfucker just eating and feasting away. The goddamn lunar eclipse or solar eclipse, whichever one is the red one. Bring this back over here. And then this happens. And then this fucking humanoid sheep climbs away. Alright, and this is actually where we left off at, guys. So, this is where I'm going to end this portion of the video, and I will let you guys enjoy the rest of the original video. Appreciate you guys. I will say, Tarsier Studios, it's picking up. I still don't have much of a horror factor in this game yet, but shit is picking up. Concept art right here. All right. How did that motherfucker get me? Am I supposed to run forward or? All Alright, I just gotta make sure I don't get hung up on the damn car again. There we go. Ooh, took long enough. Oh, that was a big nigga too. Okay, shit. All right. Could this be it? Got a loading screen. Away from that damn sheep over there. Oh shit. Oh! There we go. Alright, cool, cool. And I get lit up right there. That's... okay. The fuck? Oh. Oh. You just gonna sit there and watch us do it? Okay. Bitch. Alright, Tarzan Studios, you definitely made an interesting game. goddamn military game. Okay. Fuck knocking. Let me in. Hey, it's the Juggernaut, bitch. Oh shit! Yeah, trying to get me to drive with the camera facing forward like that. God damn. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of an issue. Bitch. Bitch. Oh. Oh. Damn. Damn, he's back to his normal act. This is an ill cutscene. Oh, and the motherfucker ate me. It's all your fault, sis. Fucking ass couldn't face your demons. And I'm playing as her. This shit is nuts. Yo, do something. Till you let your demons eat you whole. The hell? fucking with a Ouija board. That's what it looked like. They doing a seance. Well, that's not a Ouija board, but a blood sacrifice. What am I? Oh. What the hell's going on here? Are we gonna try to figure a way out this bitch? Oh, makes sense why she wears a rabbit mask. Bruv? Got that knife. The fuck? Who got dropped? Somebody getting tied up. Is that her that they're dragging? Oh my god. So they're the reason why she was in the well this whole time. Yo. Nah, yo, this ain't right. God, yo. Why would you do this to your own sister? Oh, why are all of those damn sheep standing up? Boy? I know this ain't how the game ends. I know good and goddamn well. Okay. So those four are everyone except for the guy that I played as, his sister. Threw her down this fucking well. It's like a piece of garbage. That is so fucked up, man. That is so fucked up. Can I do it? Am I waking up? Oh! The fuck? Come on, you can't just end it like that. Come on, you can't just end the game like that, Tarsier Studios. Oh, let's see here. all is well. Finish the main story. I wonder with how this ends, if there's going to be any DLC or a second Reanimal game. You know, Tarsier Studios normally doesn't leave us on a cliffhanger like that, you know, for long without putting out a new game. But yeah, guys, never complain too fucking much and actually enjoy a game, even if it's even if it's developed by a team that wasn't the original creators. Ooh, what was that? Thank you for playing. Thank you for putting this game out for us to play, Tarsier Studios. Truly appreciate you guys. If you guys have made it this far into the finale of the main story of Reanimal, here's where I'm going to pretty much have maybe a little bit of a rant, also expressing what I liked, what I wish would have been different about the game. First and foremost, thank you to Tarsier Studios for putting out this new game. It was definitely enjoyable. It was absolutely much different than what I've grown accustomed to from you guys based on Little Nightmares and Little Nightmares 2. Reanimal as an experience, it is a very different, multi-layered, a little bit all over the place, yet enjoyable story. The actual playing aspect of it, the mechanics were not bad at all, extremely smooth for what I've experienced. It wasn't exactly scary to me, this game. I've had maybe 1 to 3 jump scares, if that, more so along the lines of 2. Didn't really feel too ominous from a consistent standpoint. I feel like this was more so action as opposed to horror, even more so as opposed to thriller. Was it creepy? Sure, but that's just the typical nature, I feel, of Tarsier Studio games. What I don't appreciate, certain YouTubers, gonna flat out say this individual's name, Terrico. Somebody who in the past I loved his content and I still respect his content. However, in his comparison of this game with, or at least prior to this game coming out, when the demo for this game came out, and him comparing it to that of Little Nightmares 3, and him essentially just shitting all over Little Nightmares 3, and for lack of a better term, in a bratty nature, stating that Little Nightmares 3, even though it wasn't developed by Tarsier Studios like how Little Nightmares 1 and 2 were, it was developed by Supermassive Games. Supermassive Games being the developers of Until Dawn, the Dark Pictures anthology like House of Ashes, Man of Medan, The Devil in Me, and even most recently The Quarry. I think it was an unfair criticism to try to compare Little Nightmares 3 that's developed by a development team that is known primarily for, why did I get that notification? I need to fix my notifications. But I feel like it's unfair to try to compare a game that was developed by a team who is primarily known for, or at least in recent history, recent decade at least, known for turn-based games. You know, turn-based, decision-based games. And their first crack at a Little Nightmare style game, I thought they did pretty decent. I didn't think that the game was horrible. I definitely experienced more jump scares in that game versus this game. I definitely experienced more of a horror, ominous, eerie feeling consistently throughout the course of Little Nightmares 3 as opposed to Reanimal. And for that to be the case, for YouTubers like Terrico and a few others that I'm really drawing a blank on, for them to shit on Little Nightmares 3 the way that they did, and then for them to play this game, because after I beat this game, after I finished this main story, I went and I checked a few of these individuals' videos out, and the best that they could offer up was, it's different, but I like it. It's much different, but I like it. I like it way more than I did Little Nightmares 3. And it's like, okay, you can't give a real depiction of what it was about this game that you liked so much more than Little Nightmares 3, but you still quote unquote liked it more than Little Nightmares 3. Listen, there's no issue with liking a game more than another, but to squat on a game the way that you did and essentially say, Supermassive Games, I know you guys never did a Little Nightmares game before, but that's not enough of an excuse, so this game should have been much better. And then when you come to this game, which is created by the same people that you championed for Little Nightmares and Little Nightmares 2, and when you give a lackluster review of the game and just leave it as surface level, as it's different, I don't know, but it makes me believe that you're full of shit. But anyway, this game, definitely enjoyable. Out of 10, I would give this about a 7.5, maybe an 8. I do feel even an 8 might be a little bit too much, but I do feel that a 7.5 is ideal. The story, back to the story, I do feel that this is still within the realm of what I've felt from Tarsier Studios, as far as the story being based and predicated on a revolving door or a continuous cycle. Because the way that the post-credits cutscene, the way that it was laid out, it created a flood. There was a flood that came from that well after the 4 kids threw the little girl into the well. And it makes me think back to that first scene of this game from my first video, where the boy is in the boat and he finds the girl and he says to her, "I thought you were dead." So, I thought you were dead. It's a flood. We end up killing you. And she essentially comes back to life, if it seems like, and a flood is about to happen from that well. It gives me that Little Nightmares 2 vibe as far as the revolving door aspect, like when Mono is trying to save 6 from the Thin Man. Meanwhile, the Thin Man is trying to stop Mono from saving 6 so that he could essentially unalive 6. Not even essentially, so that he can unalive 6. Then Mono defeats the Thin Man, saves 6 yet again, and then what happens? 6 drops Mono, ditches Mono, then Mono ends up sitting in that chair for years and decades and ends up becoming the Thin Man. So I feel like in that regard, it's still somewhat in the realm of Little Nightmares as far as what the base storyline is. But again, this was not a terrible game. This was not a bad game. Was this Tarsier Studios' best output from my experience with their games? Absolutely not. Little Nightmares 2 is peak as far as my experience with Tarsier Studios games. But felt like I've rambled more than enough, guys. Let me know in the comment section if you guys rock with this game, if you would be interested in playing it. If you're currently playing it, let me know how you feel about the game. Also, Liam, if you made it this far, we talked about it in the comment section a couple videos ago. Go ahead and cop this game, man. I would love to see your POV as far as you playing this game, your opinions of it. And hell, I believe this game is cross-platform. You see that it has co-op right here. If you want to run co-op, I'm down to run co-op with you. Power, Power HD, I will also love to see you play this game as well. And if you want to do a collab, you know, kind of like we've done with multiple games in years past, from Far Cry 6 to Dying Light 2, we could go ahead and, you know, jump on this co-op, man. But in the meantime, in the background, I will probably do another playthrough of this game just for my personal leisure, just to essentially chase an achievement hunt and grab all of the collectibles that I missed. Another thing too that I want to point out, this was a very short game. Now, Tarsier Studios, they are very much known for short, damn near sit down and knock out gameplay in one sitting. If I remember correctly, Little Nightmares, the first one was about 6 hours of gameplay. The second one was definitely 7 hours of gameplay. However, this gameplay here, I read that it was 5 to 8 hours, but I finished this game in about 3. I finished this main story in about 3 hours. So the game definitely could have been longer. I feel like they could have expanded on certain aspects of the game. But from my understanding, what I've read and what I've heard, Tarsier Studios isn't going to necessarily leave us hanging for long. They are going to put out 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 DLCs. Yes, 3 downloadable content, 3 pieces of downloadable content, continuing the story or showing different aspects of the story. But we'll see when it comes out. But I talked you guys' heads off long enough. I appreciate you guys. The next video that you guys will see will be that of the story mode of Resident Evil 9, aka Requiem. I will catch you guys in the next one, and I'm out this bitch. One.